to a team that we've been talking about a lot today, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. As of right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers have a 94% chance of making the playoffs. So far this season, they have played 5 playoff teams. They beat the Falcons 18-10. They beat the Broncos 13-6. They beaten the Chargers 20-10. They beaten the Washington Commanders 28-27. And they beaten the Baltimore Ravens 18-16. They're 5-0 versus playoff teams so far this season. When you look at their schedule moving forward, Week 13, they play at Cincinnati. They play the Browns, and then they're at the Eagles coming up. Leading passer, obviously, is Russell Wilson. 1,212 yards. He's only played 5 games. He's been balling. Najee Harris, leading rusher, 749 yards rushing. George Pickens is the leading receiver, 776 yards catching. The Pittsburgh Steelers do have the ranked 8th defense in the NFL. 8th ranked. Pretty good defense. Offense is a little subpar. 18th ranked offense in the NFL. So, guys, when you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers sitting right now as the 3rd seed in the AFC playoff hunt, are they contenders or are they pretenders? I have been on this Pittsburgh Steelers bandwagon season all season long. My nose is running. Sorry, guys. I have been on this Pittsburgh Steelers wagon all season long. I've been saying all season long, their defense and rushing game will carry them all through the playoffs. This team will win the division through their defense, right? This team will win a playoff game through their defense. And I said a couple weeks ago that I suspect a Steelers versus Eagles Super Bowl. But last night raised a little bit of red flags for me. Last night raised a little bit of concerns for me. Alex Highsmith being out. Like, oh, crap. I thought Preston Smith could like step up and fill that void for a game or two, but they need Alex Highsmith back now. Steelers defense need that team back now. Russell Wilson, get a little bit more protection. The offense is going to be a little bit better. Quarterback play just doesn't have to suck. If the playoffs were to start today, they would be the 3 seed playing the 6 seed Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, it doesn't start today, so I hope they don't play the Ravens. But let's just say they do. If we were to start today, do I like the Steelers over the Ravens at home? I do. I think Lamar Jackson consistently shits the bed in the playoffs. His record shows it. Then you would play the 2 seed and the Buffalo Bills. Can they beat the Buffalo Bills? Yeah, they can. Would they? It'll be a hell of a game. Be hell of a revenge game from last season when they blew them out. So can the Pittsburgh Steelers make the AFC Championship game, guys? Are they contenders or are they pretenders? They are contenders. Last night means nothing to me at all. Pittsburgh Steelers guys are contenders. They can and probably will make it to the AFC Championship game. As long as they don't play the Ravens in the playoffs, because I hate playing a team three times. It just sucks, right? As long as they can maneuver around the Ravens, because they're going to probably sweep them in the regular season. You can't beat a team 3 times. It just doesn't happen. They are contenders. Guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers are contenders to win the AFC. At least represent themselves in the championship. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think. James Frank says, let me clear my throat. They are pretenders. Get out of here. He's a Browns fan. Don't hate him. Think Love says they are contenders. I got them losing the AFC Championship game, but they're going to get there. That means they're contenders. And you're right, Think Love. They're right. And Derek says they're contenders as well. As long as there's no snow involved, they are contenders. Yeah, that snow definitely hurt them last night. Let's just be honest. Tim Feeney's in the chat says Steelers offense isn't good enough for a Super Bowl. Defense is good enough, but won't score enough to get through the AFC playoff run. Eagles do have enough on both sides of the ball to get there. So, Tim, the question is, are the Pittsburgh Steelers contenders or pretenders? Can they represent the AFC in the championship game, meaning the AFC championship game? Chiefs versus Steelers, Chargers versus Steelers. Can they get there? That's the question. I'm saying they can. I'm saying they're contenders. Derek is saying they're contenders. Dick Love is saying they're contenders, but James Frank's like, no, not so fast, my man. They're pretenders. Curtis Hughes is in the chat. Says snow games are the best. I've always wanted to play in a snow game. I've never played in a good snow game. It's always been raining, turning into snow, into a mud bowl, into sleet. It's just been terrible, right? It is what it is. Tim says no. They're not going to make it to the AFC Championship game. They are pretenders. And James says, I'll stand on my hill of fate for them. Live and die by the sword, James. Live and die by the sword, 100%. Now, the final team. The fourth place, as of right